Episode 33, and she cares what you think. Welcome to Couple of Issues. My name is Bruce.
And I'm Carly.
And together we are a Couple of Issues. If you're listening to the podcast, Carly has a very blurry face era 21 Pilots beanie.
That's what I was going
red, and she's wearing the white hoodie. She's very on brand for...
They wear white hoodies with it?
The TOP. That was like the thing.
Fake. I'm a fake fan.
You know what?
What?
Roll the intro, Carl.
Couple of issues.
Did you know I bought this last night, this hoodie, or this beanie?
Really?
Yeah, I went to Target because I was like, I need something.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were talking about your hoodie.
Because I said hoodie on accident.
Yeah, I was like, that's Karina's merch.
Wait,
I thought you were wearing it all day yesterday. Oh no, you were wearing like a yellow one.
Yeah, and there was like an emo night merch one. There's just errands, but we did my hair, and I'll explain a little bit more of that, but the roots look so bad, so I just have to wear a beanie until like I go home this weekend.
Well, do you want to take it from the top of that?
Yeah.
So how did it all start?
It all started like a
It was
normal.
born.
It was a normal day,
Like any other?
like any other day. Well, my hair, I've dyed it red/pink. I don't really know. It turns into pink for like the past 12 years, and my ends, like halfway down, it always fades to like a blondish color if I wait long enough. And Bruce like always keeps saying that he wants it, like he wants me to have blonde hair, like he likes it.
If you want to.
No, yeah, like he's not forcing me.
But if you don't, I'm leaving you.
So I try to do my, and I've always like really disliked it because faded hair to me is like the most annoying, like it just like pisses me off. And then I did a vlog on my side channel, and it was like so white almost, and I watched it back and I was like, wait, it looks really good. And all like so many of the comments were like, oh my God, go blonde, go blonde. I was like, okay, like I'm not the only, like it's not just us. And it looks good, I guess.
And it wasn't just the vlog. The koi ponds.
Yeah, you guys too.
Been hitting up how hot you are. I'm getting a little weird about it. Maybe we should disable comments here because Bruce's getting jealous.
Stabbing Bruce in the back.
No. You're gonna stab your pops in the back like that? Hey, mom's looking high with this blonde hair.
You're like, hey, get back in the pond.
I got a rake. I'm like, get back down there.
Get out there.
They're like hopping out.
Blonde. So I was like, okay, Aaron and I literally have to film. We're filming 7 videos this week, and I was like, well,
to prepare for Christmas
because we're both gonna be gone for like 2 weeks or something. And
2 weeks you're gonna be apart.
I think so. I leave on.
Oh yeah, we don't get back till after New Year's. Jeez.
And she gets back on like the 6th, so she's gone for a while. But I was like, why don't we just dye my hair literally blonde for a video? And she was like, oh my God, because she always wants to dye my hair like brown or like a different color.
Yeah.
And okay, so I went and get the stuff. It's the same brand I use for my red, and I've been using it for like 12 years, and it always works great. Like I have had multiple people do my hair. I've had people like Bruce who've never dyed hair before, and it always turns out really good.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, I mean, you do great.
I just wipe it on there.
Literally.
Everything's covered, and then it's red.
That's all you got to do, really. So they have the same brand in a blonde. So I was like, okay, perfect. I'll do blonde, and we'll just see what happens. So this happened yesterday, and it was sad because we were both so excited. We're like, we're doing it. Oh my God, I'm going to be blonde. It's going to be so weird. So weird to see me with blonde hair. We dye my hair, and as she's putting on the...
Yeah,
I'm going to
read the text you sent me.
Okay, as she's putting on the dye, my roots are dark brown, and if you're familiar with hair dye, like you literally have to bleach roots, or like if you have to bleach dark hair to get it light. This stuff made my roots instantly like bright, like it was getting blonde immediately, but the red section wasn't at all. And my hair's kind of confusing because like I have roots. I have like red for like a couple inches and then it fades to pink. So it's not like chunky, it just kind of is ombre looking. Yeah. And it wasn't dyeing the red at all. Like my hair was up, like she was done dyeing it and there was dye all over my hair and the red was just there. And we were like, what the hell? We were like, it looks like it's dyeing it more red. Like I had the thought, I was like, maybe it's like processing the red hair dye more or something. So it's getting dyed. I text Bruce this.
Carly texted me, I'm kind of freaking out because her thing was I was working with Scott on something and she was like, I want to come over and get your guys' reaction.
We were going to go around to everybody and surprise them with my blonde hair.
So she goes, I'm kind of freaking out. I need to wash it out soon, but the red isn't getting dyed at all. It's still there, LOL, but everything else is like yellow looking. Ugh, I hope it looks fine when it's dried, but I don't know. And then you said something else.
I was like, can I send you pictures of it? And you're like, no, I want to see it in person.
And then you were like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I fucking hate it. So it did really only dyed my roots, nothing else, because I realized that this...
Can we show it?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second. I don't know how to say it. Lift won't lift dyed color or something. Like the hair dye won't dye over already dyed hair.
Okay.
Which I didn't even think to look that up because the dye I use, I dye it over my dyed hair and it always works. But I guess because it's lighter or something, probably. I don't know. I'm an idiot.
You've also probably done it so many times. It would probably take forever for your hair to take. I don't know anything. There's a bunch of hairdressers going, Bruce, shut the fuck up.
Almost all of our comments on our video, we did a video of it, and almost all the comments are saying red is the hardest to get out. Like, it could take years to get red out.
Yeah, you've done it for, like, since you were 3?
Basically, yeah. Literally since I was, like, 15 or 16.
Wow.
So I was, like, really excited to change it.
12 years, you're like, 2 hours it'll take.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, but like it's like annoying because I still want to see what it looks like blonde, but I know I like was texting my hairdresser last night in Omaha who does my hair when I'm there, and she was like, it's a very long process. Like you have to like break through the golden stages, and you have to like yeah, it's literally like my hair will be like gold for a while and like yellow, and then I have to go again, and it's just like too much.
It just sounds like
the golden.
Yeah, it's like your hair's looking back. It's like, oh my God, like this, I'm peaking.
I know.
It's like then you have to go through your midlife crisis hair stage.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna retire your hair. Then it'll go blonde.
It's just too, like if you're watching this and my whole head was like this color, like I'd be happy, but it's not. I'll show you guys. So if you're listening, sorry you can't see this right now, but
explain.
Oh my!
So, like I think it's kind of cool though. It looks different on camera, but no, like it is cool. Joe was saying you're kind of like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, great.
You might as well put some blue and green in there.
Can't believe I'm going to jail. Yeah. I mean, I get like, yeah, you guys are saying it looks cool, but like for me, I just like, all I see is like botched. Like it just looks so bad. It's like just chunky and I hate it. I wish that, I don't know. I got lucky though. It could have like burned my whole hair off. Like it could have broke my hair off. So like, I'm lucky in the sense that if I like needed to do something important, I could literally just put like red conditioner over it.
True.
And like let it sit and wash out. And it would
something
turn
important. That's funny.
But I don't because it's me. So
it's just funny because most people at like jobs are like, oh, I have to do it all black for like this.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, I could just put like red in it.
Oh yeah. If I have to like go to an event or something, I'll just make it bright pink.
That's funny. What would you wear with like bright? Like if you had like completely all bright pink hair, like what would you wear?
All
like,
bright pink
outfit. You know?
Well, it usually is.
Okay, Carly.
Oh.
You know, and then you would wear like a nice shirt, and then what would you?
Oh, maybe... like some shoes or something?
Yeah,
I know exactly where I could find the shoes.
There we go. Where would you go to get those shoes that I say up for?
It's ad time, people. Maybe Shoe Dazzle.
Oh my God, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I heard great things about Shoe Dazzle. Can I learn more?
Sure. Ladies, want to know how my outfits are always so on point? My secret is shoedazzle.com. I can shop all of the hottest trends without breaking the bank and save 30% off of retail as a Shoe Dazzle VIP. Shoe Dazzle is the club for the shoe obsessed, but it's not just the shoes. Millions of women say Shoe Dazzle is their one-stop shop for all things trendy, including clothing, accessories, and handbags. Whether it's boots, booties, sweaters, or jeans, Shoe Dazzle has everything I need for fall and winter. And it's really cool. They have like a shoe quiz when you log in, and it shows you like 4 different types of shoes, and you pick your favorite.
I studied really hard for the shoe quiz.
Yeah.
I hope I get it right.
Yeah, literally. And it does it a couple times, so then it like curates a search for you. So it shows you like all the shoes that you would probably like.
Yeah.
And then you can go back and like not do that if you want to look at all the shoes. But I thought that was cool. That's a benefit of shopping VIP. VIPs save 30% off most retail prices all day, every day, plus get free shipping and returns. And we have access to tons of other exclusive sales and perks. Shoe Dazzle releases hot new styles every week, so you'll never wonder, what should I wear again? And guess what? If you go to shoedazzle.com/issues now and sign up as a VIP, you'll get 50% off your first order. That's shoedazzle.com/issues to get half off everything on the site. Do it today. The hottest styles sell out fast. shoedazzle.com/issues.
Heck yeah. Shout out Shoe Dazzle.
But yeah, maybe I'd get some bright pink shoes. Match my hair.
Do you get like shoes
Barbie.
that are like blonde to pink?
Yeah, it's like bad roots.
Your
a
whole
little bit
outfit
of red.
does it.
Yeah, that would be
Blonde
really
to
fun.
pink.
My Halloween costume is my hair from this time I dyed it. I'm just
That's funny.
disgusting.
Everyone's like, "What are you?" You're like, "It's my hair." And people are like, "That was like a week in 2018."
Yeah, like no one gets it. I'm like, why doesn't anyone get it? I have therapy right after this. Should I just go in without the beanie? She'll be like, oh no, you lost it.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Should I?
Yeah, I guess one, if you guys hear anything in the background, there's
Right.
a Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the backyard.
Yeah, he's killing people, and we're just like trying to
You just
not
keep-
let him in this podcast.
So I'm leaving tomorrow to go home for Christmas. We're going to spend Christmas apart. And then the day after Christmas, Carly's going to come visit me. So my parents just moved.
Yeah. And the reason why this is happening too is because my parents are moving. So like I want to be at Christmas with at my house for the
Yeah.
last time. And his
And
parents just moved, so we want to like experience
I
Christmas.
want to experience
there.
Christmas there. And then I get to be with my nephews, which I haven't seen. I haven't seen them in a while.
I know.
I'm like
Excited.
so excited to see them. But it's really interesting because I was talking to Carly about this. Like, this is my first experience of like switching homes in a way.
Yeah.
And I don't live anywhere near them anymore, but it's like 29 years growing up in a house or 28 years growing up in a house. And now going home to Christmas is like always a thing. And it's going to be, I don't know. Like my mom sent a picture and it's like a Hallmark card
God,
of like
so cute.
what their living room looks like with like a fireplace and Christmas tree. Excuse me.
You
Sick.
okay?
But I don't know. It's just like really weird.
Yeah.
And that
I
on the
think-
flip side for you, this is your last Christmas in the house.
Yeah,
you
and
grew
they're
up
not
in.
even putting up a tree. They're like, we just don't feel like it. Because
Yeah.
I think they wanted to sell the tree before Christmas because they can't really sell it after.
Did they sell the Christmas tree?
I don't know. Let's hope. Otherwise, it better be up.
You're putting it up.
My parents are listening to this while I'm home, so I'm upstairs wondering where the tree is.
Your Postmates a real Christmas tree.
Postmates it.
TaskRabbit, could you cut down that tree over there?
It's so weird thinking about Postmates in your own city. Do you ever think about that? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know if where I grew up has it.
Oh, maybe
Every time
not.
I've been home, they haven't had it.
Weird.
Yeah.
So weird. But
I don't
yeah.
know, and I guess there might be people listening that don't know what Postmates is, which is crazy. But it's
Sounds like we're doing an ad.
It's a certain yeah, I know. But Postmates or like the Uber Eats, there's like different ways you can order food and they bring it to you. Which is like if you told somebody that like 10 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
you'd be like, no, that's just like pizza places.
Yeah,
you'd be
it's
like,
just
no,
Pizza Hut and Chinese.
Say you want Chick-fil-A, they'll go and get it for you and bring it back. you
my
just gotta pay
God.
for that delivery fee.
Except we don't get Chick-fil-A here because it's too far.
But Carly's like, we're gonna do a mukbang at Chick-fil-A, and I was like, yo,
Can you get me some? And I was like, yes. So
I'll
we're
do
gonna do that
anything
later.
to get that.
He was like trying to get in the mukbang.
Yeah.
I'll pay you to be in the video. I just want Chick-fil-A.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that one of our things is just eating on camera. Like literally, that sounds like Cam Girl, but different.
Yeah, but I think so. I was going through some emails, and there's been this theme of it's what people have told me about because like in a way I'm still outside of the vlogs, right? Where it's like I get them, but I'm also like more of like a fan of you guys, like the way I watch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like watching is like really interesting for me to be like I have like a foot in like when they're actually there filming or when you're
Yeah.
actually there filming and when I'm watching and viewing it as like how people see it, right?
Uh-huh.
What I mean is like you get to see other people's lives, which is like, and I think it's the same thing with mukbangs, where it's like,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
eating by yourself, you're at work and you're like, okay, I have like a break for lunch. I'm just gonna watch this video,
Mm-hmm.
like people talking. You get outside yourself for a second, but it's also like interesting, like seeing like if you guys go to. I don't know. You went to a place where you're trying on dresses, and it's zany.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
just interacting. It's just so entertaining to watch. Where that's why I feel like a lot of times when people come up to you when we're in public, they think they're like, "Oh, I already know you."
Yeah.
You know, it's such an interesting thing because they do.
Mm-hmm.
They know so much about you. They know like what pisses you off. They know what you like, and it's just so interesting.
I know. It's
Like-
weird, like, being in it, too. Because for us, I think, or for me, it's like, what are we even doing? Like, we're just
Yeah.
filming. Like, that feels cheap almost. But, like, it's not because people it's one of our most viewed thing. Like when we do a mukbang with like Matt, those are always really good videos because people are just interested in our dynamic.
Yeah.
And like when it's me, Aaron, and Zane and Matt, like opening our PO box stuff or something. Everyone's like, this is I love when you guys hang out. Or like when we did sorry, I just keep bringing up examples, but we played a board game. It was a brand deal.
Oh yeah,
so like
yeah.
we had to get
yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, we had to get a group of us together and play a board game. But like obviously we had to do it where like you could hear what we were saying and we had to do special shots, and so it was like work a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting because it was a brand deal and it was just like one thing. Like we were just sitting there playing a game, and it's the views did so well because people just want to see us all together.
Yeah.
And like
well, it's genuine.
and just bantering and stuff
it's
like
genuine. That's what
Yeah.
that's what the thing is with I don't know, I'm trying not to get so like whatever. To me, videos and I think there's a huge key to success of like why David's videos work so well, and he like on why okay. I had a thing I was gonna I was gonna say when you were talking before, my biggest pet peeve when I'm explaining, like Carly's not in the room, right? I'm telling people, they're like, oh, what does your girlfriend do? And I'm telling them she does YouTube, blah, 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 blah. What are views like, what are subscribers like? You tell them. And they go, oh, I should make a channel.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
my biggest pet peeve. Because it's like, it's not that fucking easy,
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah,
you know, like,
I
I'm
can
like,
imagine.
she works her fucking ass off. She's doing 7 videos last week. You don't get it.
I'm crying every night. It's
You know,
fine.
but it's like, so that pisses me off. But I would say,
It's like, sorry, that's like every Uber driver. Oh, what do you do?
I know. If I set up a GoPro and I heard people's stories here, hey, you're the
Yes.
first Uber driver to say that.
Yes.
No, everybody says that.
A lot of YouTubers say that when they get into Ubers, they just say they're like an editor.
Yeah, yeah.
So they don't have to explain it.
My friend Jordan, he works at a label, and I think that's what he says. He's just like, yeah. I'm a bank investor.
Yeah,
or like,
just
I'm a
something
financial
random.
advisor. And they're just like, okay, good.
All right.
I'm just going to be quiet the rest of the ride.
Yeah, like
When
they
you're
don't
like,
care
oh,
at
I
all.
work in the music industry. It's like, oh, my son plays violin. Do you
Oh
want to hear
my-
a video? And they
Yeah.
hand you their phone. This is great.
Sorry, I like totally cut you off.
No, you're good. What I was gonna say was when you watch David's videos, right? Mm-hmm. It's like so intense, but I think the reason it works over some videos you watch and you're like, why is this like kind of cringy, right? Like not David's, like I'm talking about like other YouTubers
yeah.
where it's like, this doesn't seem like
Yeah.
authentic.
Mm-hmm.
David, and the funniest thing was that it took me to realize like when you guys film, when David films, when Zane films, you get in the moment, there's this crazy energy that builds.
Yeah, there
And
is.
he's just like filming and everybody's
Yeah.
like, so when the camera goes off, everybody's like, holy shit, like I'm out of breath.
Like
but
Zane the other night, he's like, I'm sweating.
yeah. Zane, Matt, and Carly were filming, and yeah, Zane was literally sweating by the end of it, and it's like really loud and everything, and I'm like, I wasn't even in part of the video, and I'm like, whoa. But it's the same thing where like, so I did, if you haven't seen it yet, go to Scotty Sires. He did a diss track on me, but it's like I don't know. I'm dissing myself. I'm helping him write, and then but the second half of the song, he goes sticky, sticky, sticking around. Fuck you, fuck you. Then he just kind of like freestyles because we didn't have the second half written, and he just like made it up, but. You hear us like genuinely laughing and like whatever because we captured
So
this
funny.
like funny moment.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is the most important thing. It's the same
Yeah.
thing with recording. I don't think I can talk about it yet, but there's a song that's gonna be coming out in 2019. I did of this artist that wrote a love song when they were in a relationship and they've broken up and they're singing that same love song but post breakup.
That's so interesting.
So she's
Who
like
does that?
crying through the
Yeah.
lyrics. Dude, I'm getting chills. But it's so beautiful and it's like so vulnerable. But to me, it's like those are the most important things when you can like capture an energy or vibe.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And that's why you guys are so good at that. That's
Oh,
why
thank you.
But the mukbangs is the same thing where it's like you guys aren't trying.
Yeah, we're just literally sitting
know what
there
I mean?
talking. We're not like, yeah, you can always tell when it's like two YouTubers who meet and then do a mukbang without like really knowing each other. Some people like really hit it off, but there's some that are just like, what are we doing here?
Wait, did we talk about it yet?
No, I don't think so.
I hate
Fred?
that we know each other minds.
I know.
Fred,
Lucas?
yeah, Fred.
His name's Lucas.
Lucas, but he was like Fred on like the Nickelodeon series or whatever. He did a mukbang with
Jojo Siwa.
but they never posted it, so his video is like recapping it, right?
So yeah, he did a mukbang with Jojo Siwa, and she did a video for her channel, and they both like they didn't ever talk about it, but they both didn't post them because it was so uncomfortable.
Also, I'm
The
just going to
energy
say,
was
I don't
so-
know if people know who, like, I know most people know who JoJo is, but
Yeah,
people who don't, her like, energy is, like, on another level.
She's like a little girl Jake Paul, like energy-wise.
Yeah, and go to Target, try to not find her merch.
Yeah, she's so successful. Do you know she's from Omaha?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so is
What is
Lucas.
up with Omaha?
So is Lucas.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I guess stars are born there. I don't know.
Rich people, too.
And rich people. Hi.
Who's all from there?
Jack and Jack.
No, I meant, like, is it Bill Gates?
Oh, Bill Gates.
And,
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett,
I
yeah.
think. Now I'm confused.
Yeah.
I think they both are.
They all have, like, properties
They meant
there.
rich people by like JoJo Siwa because she was literally loaded.
Well, yeah, but no, I was just gonna pull something up with like her introing a video.
Oh, okay. But so Lucas posted their mukbang, but he starts it by narrating. It's like, hey guys, like we never post this. It's so uncomfortable, but I want you guys to see how uncomfortable. And he's like, it's one of those days I woke up and I just like wasn't myself and I just
Yeah.
felt awkward no matter what. And he plays the mukbang and like interjects himself, like narrating. It's so funny. If you haven't seen it, look up Lucas. I don't know his last name, Crenshaw or something like that. If you do Lucas JoJo Siwa mukbang, it'll come up. You will laugh your ass off. It's so funny because like he's so aware of how awkward it is,
Yeah.
and he keeps making the same like Illuminati joke, and she doesn't get it.
Yeah,
and he's like,
it's so
"Why did I bring
cringy.
it up again?" So he brings it up again, and then I don't know. It's so funny, and like
Videos like
as
that
a
break it
as a
down is so
YouTuber,
good.
it like hurt my soul because I'm like, this could so easily happen
Yeah.
to any of us. Like Aaron and I haven't like collabed with other people outside our group like too much, which we definitely should do. But the only times we really have been like amazing. Like we've collabed with Chris Clemens, who's like our friend too, but like we don't really make videos with him much. Did a video with him once. He's great.
I think you
Hilarious.
guys collabing together is my favorite thing.
with Chris Clemens.
Yeah, you guys and Chris
he's
is like
perfect
the
to
perfect
collab
combo.
with. Yeah, Grace Helbig and
Sorry, real quick, I just
Ricky
wanted
Dillon.
to. Oh, God, you probably hear this chainsaw.
You think?
Ring.
They can't hear us, just that.
But this is what JoJo sounds like if you've never heard it before.
Hey everyone, it's JoJo. Welcome back to JoJo Just for every single Wednesday. I do random things and then I poured you some ahead. Today I have something really.
God bless you.
Oh my,
that was
yeah,
the longest
literally.
sneeze I've ever heard.
She has like these giant bows in her hair. She
Oh,
always has this
man.
like big side ponytail. She's from Dance Moms. So if you ever saw Dance Moms, she's from
Right,
that show.
you always say that, and I always forget that.
And she's like an artist. Like she performs.
Yeah,
She-
she's got some music.
Yeah.
Oh man, how sick would it be if we had her on?
Oh, that'd be.
We just be like,
didn't know what to say.
slow down.
Yeah. Like, can you read our ads for us?
Yeah, all of them are like, yeah, we're gonna need 6 more of those.
Yeah, we need to redo those ones.
So interesting.
Yeah.
You know what we did?
Well, what?
It sounds like we're setting up for an ad. We're not setting up for an ad. We had the koi pond send out for.
I'm
grab
hooking my finger at his finger. I'm holding his finger with my finger.
But I think we should read some issue emails.
Yes, yeah. We had you guys send in just unprofessional advice. So we could try to help you out. Is that okay?
Oh, comment below if it's okay. We'll wait.
So wait.
We don't post for 3
Wait for Christmas. But yeah, make sure to look out every week on a couple of issues, Instagram and Twitter, all that jazz. We always put out like a topic for you guys to email us about, and we'll pick our favorites and read them on the podcast.
Oh, I was doing jazz music.
Oh,
And all
you
that
start
shit.
singing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sing.
We'll
yeah.
read them on the podcast. There's Carly's melody. But
Yeah, it is. So I'm the same one.
we had some good ones sent in to coupleofissuespodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
And there's something else I was going to say. I forget.
Should I wait?
Nope.
Okay. Hi, Carly and Bruce.
Hi.
I wanted to start by letting Carly know that I've been following you and Aaron for almost 2 years now. That's
Sick.
insane. What? I didn't even know we were doing it for that long. And you guys never fail to make me laugh. Thank you so much for being you. All right, next email. No, I'm kidding. That's really sweet.
You only read the
I'm like,
compliments?
anyways.
Oh, I did like 6
done.
emails here. That's so funny.
Yeah, I didn't read the actual email. I'm in my second year of pharmacy school and writing my final exams for the semester. Damn, girl. I'm in my 6th year of university overall. So you'd think I'd have enough, or you think I'd have the hang of using my time wisely by now, but I'm still the world's worst procrastinator. How you feel about that?
My soul is radiating.
Yes. It doesn't matter how much time I have to prepare for something. I always leave it to the last day, and it's starting to take a toll on me. I wanted to know what you guys do to stop yourself from procrastinating and your tips on how to just get the thing that needs to get done. Love you guys. From, I don't know, say his name, probably doesn't matter, but he's from Toronto, Canada. That's cool. I feel like you're a pretty big procrastinator.
Listen.
I know you're a pretty big procrastinator.
It's true. I was like that in school, always, and, like, nothing's ever changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough, especially with school, because, like, I would always wait to the last minute to study on anything, and my mom would try so hard to, like, here, let's prepare, and da-da-da-da.
Me.
And I was, you're a super preparer.
Yeah. Gives me anxiety having things in front of me.
What do you mean?
Like...
Having things in front of you?
Like
these microphones?
Like, so Aaron and I have probably filmed, like, 4 videos for... Yeah, I hate this. Get away! We've probably filmed 4 videos so far for Christmas, and I've edited all of them. Even though I have a couple of weeks to edit them, like, knowing they're there in front of me, I, like, want to get them done.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. I get a lot of stress from it. So in school, that was my biggest problem, was, like, trying to prepare, study, da-da-da-da. College was, like, my first semester I got really lucky. I procrastinated, and I passed. I had good grades first semester. Second semester, then I got hit with, like, harder classes that were, like, really study, really hard, try hard. And I failed. Mm-hmm. I just, like, didn't try hard enough, and amidst that, I just didn't care. I was like, I don't want to be doing school. So that was, like, then when I started doing music, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I care more about this. There's still, like, a level of procrastination where even, like, it affects other things. So, like, I'll be like, I'll work on this mix, but I know I have to be somewhere later, but I'm just going to work on this mix all day. Because this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I care about.
Right.
These people keep asking me about it, whatever. But then other people are like, hey, but you have to be at this thing at 4. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to be running late, like, because I waited to do that mix.
Yeah.
So it's like, I also... I don't know. For me, it's like the issue of balancing procrastination. Like, these are both negatives, and saying yes to everything. I don't like telling people no.
Yeah.
So
that gives you even more to procrastinate
and
about.
and people are like, hey, when can you send this? And realistically, I'd be like, 2-3 weeks. Like, I need to get this other stuff done. I'm like, 3 days. And then I'm like, fuck, why did I say 3 days? And then I tell the other person, I'm like, I'll have it now.
Do you think you're getting better at it? Saying no? Or does it depend?
I'm starting to.
Yeah.
But I think with procrastination, I think the hardest, the thing that I'm really trying to do, I did it like 2 weeks ago, is writing everything out. That, like, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
Because when you have it in your head, I think for me sometimes, and I don't know if this person feels it, I don't know if other people feel it, you kind of procrastinate because you're like, there's so much to do, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
That's my thing, where it's like, you know what, I'm overwhelmed, and then I get, like, so stressed out.
And then it's like you don't even start on anything.
Yeah, and then you get nothing done. But if you're like, okay, I'm going to do these 2 things. If I don't get the other thing done, I'm going to tell the person, like, hey, I need more time or whatever. Or if, like, for school, it's like, you know what, I need to focus on what I need to get good grades, and the other stuff is not important or whatever. So, I don't know.
I heard a really good trick to, like, get over procrastinating or help you with procrastinating is... say you have, like, something you need to do, but you're just not doing it. If you tell yourself, I'm going to work on this for 20 minutes, and then I'll go from there. And usually by that time, you're just, like, in it, and you just do it.
Yeah.
I did that in school a lot.
That's
like,
really
I don't
interesting.
want to study for this. Like, I just want to look at my phone. And then it's like, okay, I'll do it for 20 minutes, and then I'll go back to my phone. And then as soon as the 20 minutes was done, I was like, well, I might as well keep going.
Well, that's really smart.
Yeah, so maybe especially for school stuff, I think that's really, it's more applicable to, like, school things, because it's like, you have certain subjects you need to study for, you have certain subjects you need to be writing for, you have certain subjects you need to be reading or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really good trick. And I feel like some people just have that in them, though, to be a procrastinator.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that in me, really.
I have that in me.
In like, work sense. What?
I have it deep inside.
Yeah, you do have it deep inside. Like, no other time in my life would I be putting together a coffee table while people were showing up to hang out.
Hey, we did it together, though.
We did it.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
So, you know, procrastination, it's real. It's out there. Sorry, I was just trying to buy time so you got the next email ready.
Wait, did you save this one? Do you want to read this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say my name. Okay, hey guys, my name's Hannah. I'm asking for any advice on how to deal with unconventional long distance. My boyfriend is in the Navy, so he goes away on sails quite often, and I will be unable to talk to him for days on end because he's in the middle of the ocean and can't disclose his location or busy doing work in another country. I support his career and love that he is doing what he wants to do, as I myself will be traveling for my career. I'm still in uni, like university.
Thank you.
Uni.
Yeah.
So I assume she's from England. But spending months apart has been difficult at times, and I would love some unprofessional tips on how we can stay connected, even when he's away. Freaking love the podcast, guys. Keep up the good work. Hannah, I wish I could call him right now.
Oh, yeah.
My best friend, like growing up, we grew up in the same neighborhood and stuff. He joined the Navy. And the story of how he met his now wife is like the cutest thing ever. He was going to the Navy. He had a cat and had to take it to for people to look after it. Mm-hmm. It's not a vet, but it's like
a care.
They're really mad listening right now. But yeah, it's like one of those, not a kennel, basically
Probably
one
like
of those.
Animal hotel, let's just say that.
Yeah, animal hotel. It's bougie. It's
I thought it
beautiful.
had to get like something because she would keep updating him like how the cat was doing.
Yeah, because she was watching over it.
Yeah, but I thought it was like got neutered or something like that too. I don't know.
He was away.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
When it happened. So he brings his cat in. He's single. And gives it to this girl who he thinks is very attractive. And she thinks he's very attractive. And she's like, oh my God, Navy corpsman. Oh my God.
Okay.
You know? So I'm telling the story of this funny. So he goes and then she would send him like picture updates. Like when he could communicate. And just being like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I think they were like writing each other, which is like so fucking cute. And so eventually... What?
So she like got his number too. It was, like usually they don't like update their patient or the parent or the owners or anything. But she like got his number and personally like was texting him.
Yeah. Like, other bitches back off. He's mine. And so they were communicating back and forth. And then when he came back, they started dating. So what I'm going to say is, I think if you, like, maybe, I don't even know where to start the sentence. If he's away, so it's like, you want to stay connected with him, but it also, I feel like, helps if you're both doing something in your own free time for each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
If he's writing letters, blah, 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 like, or even if it's like putting together, like, taking pictures of this every single day and da-da-da. So you have something that you're looking forward to showing each other on top of, like, that's taking up your free time. Like, I think her taking pictures of the cat, that was like a weird way to communicate with him or like an interesting way to communicate with him. But even if like he wasn't getting it or responding yet, it was like still like, oh, I'm doing this and getting these pictures together. I'm getting this. So it's almost like occupying your own time before you see each other. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because then you're like, you're still thinking of them and you still feel connected in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's like communities too. I don't know like where you live or anything, but there's communities of like spouses or like girlfriends of people who go off into the military, and they all are like very connected and they kind of like update each other and they know what each other's going through, because it is hard. Like,
yeah, you need people to talk to.
Yeah, like long distance is like so hard as it is, and if you're not able to talk for like months, like I feel like it's really necessary to have people to bond with.
Yeah, especially like people who have like spouses that are, you know, doing that specific job where you don't know where they are.
Yeah.
You can't know where they are.
And everything.
It could be dangerous. Anything could be happening, and then you're looking at the news. You're very anxious, just waiting for them to to call. It's really interesting to think about like even like 40 years ago. You know what I mean?
Like impossible.
Impossible to talk unless you're getting like letters, and then you're just like checking your mail every day.
Yeah, like no phones, no like. Not even no phones, but like it's like I feel like there was so much less things to do to occupy your time. Yeah, like I could literally pull up YouTube and be on it for 6 hours, just like mindlessly watching videos.
So interesting.
I was speaking of YouTube. There was a girl. It was in my recommended like a couple months ago. It's really weird that this is happening, but it was like my boyfriend just got not deported. What is it called when they go? Deployed.
Oh, deployed. Yeah, it's very different.
So I was like, what? Like I didn't
demoted?
like connect. So I started watching it, and like she's. I don't know, they've been dating for like a long time, and she makes a lot of videos about
that's really
like how
interesting.
she deals with like the distance and like deals with being alone, not alone, but like without her boyfriend. And like I think he has his own channel too, and like he does like his side of it and like how he feels about leaving and how he feels about his job. So like maybe like even watching videos like that is like
100%.
is like, okay, I'm not alone, like other people go through this, and maybe you can like learn different ways to think about it, or I don't know.
I think
I'm a big YouTube watcher, like
No, I had never even thought of that. That's
like
really
that.
smart.
Yeah.
And like the idea of like what you said, like not being alone, like finding that comfort in like, okay, cool. I'm not crazy for feeling this way.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like so important.
yeah. So
Good call.
maybe try that.
That's a good call, Carl.
Thank you. This one is all caps. Moving in with my boyfriend that I met on Tinder. Sounds pretty similar.
You can say my name. It's Bruce.
That's
boyfriend.
funny. It
Wait,
says-
it would be Carl.
It says,
Carly.
Dear Carly and Aaron, JK Bruce.
Oh.
Hello,
be
my
Aaron.
loves. Carly and Bruce. My name is, Vanessa. I'm 20 years old. So she's 20.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah. I have currently known my former boyfriend, who is my former boyfriend. Does that make sense? Known my former I'll say my boyfriend, who is 21 since November 2018. But I think she means 2017 because then it says, but have been in an official relationship with him since May 2018. And we also met on Tinder.
Oh, no, she's a time traveler.
Oh,
So
got
she's
it.
known him since November 2018, went back to May 2018, was like,
dating
well, I
again.
basically know him.
Got it. We both have talked about moving in together in July of 2019 when both of our leases are over so we can live alone, but decided we didn't want to wait any longer.
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry. I was extremely excited about it and told some of my friends, but they all think it's too soon since we've only been officially dating for 7 months. And now I'm overthinking it a little, even though I have already put in my 2 weeks notice in both of my current jobs, which end at the end of December. I also got a new job in maybe to make more money. I also got a new job in a daycare and have orientation and everything next week. I love him, and he's literally the best thing that has ever happened to me. He's helped with my anxiety and depression when everyone else turned away and left me behind. It honestly hurts even imagining him out of my life, so I don't know why I'm overthinking moving in with him. Well, I think it's like I think a lot of people probably overthink before they move in. Just like,
I think it's
oh
important
shoot,
to almost
yeah, it's good to overthink
run
it.
through
Probably
every scenario.
I've been living on my own already for a year and a half. And I don't know how to tell my parents that I'm even thinking about moving in with my boyfriend. I know I shouldn't mind what they think since I'm an adult, lol, but I'm still extremely nervous. Any type of unprofessional advice would help. Thank you so much for all of your help. I'm such a big fan of you both.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dang. Well, I mean, if you truly think it's a good idea, like, I mean, I don't think that it's bad. unless there's like any red flags. That's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
I just feel like she didn't say how old she was, did she?
20.
She's 20?
Yeah.
Dang.
And that's true.
That's
That is
pretty
pretty
young.
young to move in. But
And I hate to bring that up as like a thing, but even like us, like I think we waited the perfect amount of time.
yeah.
And we still were figuring some things out, like when
Yeah.
we moved in together, you
Yeah.
know? And that was 2 years into
Yeah,
our
we were
relationship.
2 years in. Still. I mean, it's scary to move in with a significant other because it's like, okay, we're either going to break up or we're going to live together until one of us dies. Like, literally.
You get divorced too.
Or divorce, you're right.
If we
But,
get
like,
married.
Yeah. Well, that's breaking up, I guess, divorce.
Yeah.
But
One of us dies.
one of us dies. Till death do us part, bitch.
That's the episode night.
All right.
Episode 33. Till death do us part, bitch.
I don't know. I mean, it is young, but like, if you guys.
Young blood, do you want it? Do you wanna move in with me? I'm just a dead.
Next email.
I
I don't know. I mean, I'm very like on the fence. I think that it is soon if it's only 7 months, because like, in my opinion, I think that you should know the other person, so like you should know how they're gonna like react in every situation almost. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if you did something
100%.
to me, like you know how I would react. Like if you know what I mean?
I know what makes her bells whistle and her tick tock.
Whistle. But you know what I mean? Like you know I don't get like irrationally angry at anything. You
She
know
gets-
I
guys,
don't like
This one irrationally angry about anything. I leave like a little thing on the ground. She goes, "I will murder all of your future children." And I'm like, Carly, relax.
your family's dead.
Your family's dead. They're dead. I called.
Sorry.
I called the guy. Like, what guy? She was like, "You didn't flush again." I was like, that was you. And you're like, well, you should have flushed it for me,
me.
you bitch. And then she stabs me.
So that's what living together is like.
But we got used to it. I got used to it.
Yeah.
There's a safe word.
Yep. Sort of.
It's pterodactyl. Yeah, I don't know. I totally agree with Carly. I feel like even in a relationship, you don't really know each other until you've been together for like a decent amount of time. Or like, even if like you have your own places and they like stay, like she stayed over my place a lot before we moved in together. So it was like we knew, you start to understand, like, because there's going to be stuff that's going to like piss each other off. So it's like once you get used to that and how to deal with that, it's great. Like there's stuff that I do or like Carly, like, you know, I have to blow my nose before we leave and drink 9 glasses of water and
go pee.
That's procrastination.
We're literally at the door. I'm opening the door because we're about to leave. He's like, oh, 1 sec, blows his nose, gets a glass of water, goes. I'm like, why didn't you do this 10 minutes ago?
We didn't do the podcast today. I couldn't drink during the intro song. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's important to really get to know the person.
Yeah. And I mean, technically, and I mean, it's true. You are an adult, so you can make that decision.
Yeah. If you want to do it, do it.
And it's not the end of the, like, if you guys move in together and it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah.
An LE, as we say in the koi pond.
An LE.
A LE.
Just make sure, like,
A le.
I don't know if this is a thing that he's wanting to do, but, like, your finances are not connected at all. Because, like, the biggest thing about, like, the biggest thing about breakups and, like, even divorces are, like, are there kids involved? What are your finances?
What is our lease?
What's our lease?
Is she going to send a hitman after me?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Pretty scary. Want to do one more?
Let's do uno más. Or 2. Or 4. Depending. I want to end on a banger note.
Do you have a banger saved?
I don't.
Mine are all bangers.
We're connected in there.
Oh, true.
Some of mine are starred. Some of yours
I
are
like
starred.
this one. I think it's interesting. My best friend may be ruining her life. That
Great
clickbait,
clickbait.
though. Hi, Carly and Bruce. Love the podcast. I need some unprofessional advice. I have
Thank you.
a friend, and she recently got into a relationship. The only problem is the guy isn't that great. When they first started talking, he convinced her to drop out of college and move back to our hometown. Then after a month of dating, he proposed. Whoa, that's a lot of red flags.
Hey.
Even if he didn't make her drop out and move back home, the fact that she did that for him, unless she was like dying to do it, that's not good. And he proposed a month in. That's a little weird.
We can't say her name? No, we
it
can't
doesn't
say her
say.
name. Hey, give me the word. I'll end him.
When did you become a mafia member?
Yesterday.
Then he
I took the test. I passed.
there's a test to get in.
I've been trying for 2 years. Procrastinated. Got in. End lives now. I'm not supposed to talk about it. We have to edit this
Okay,
part
we'll
out.
edit it out. I tried to be a supportive friend, but all I see is how controlling this guy is. My friend isn't allowed to go out on the weekends because she might cheat. She's also not allowed to see me anymore because he's afraid that I'll get her into trouble. Plus, he has a very strong dislike for me. The reason he doesn't like you is because you're close to her. He wants her to have nobody. That's literally what's happening.
So nuts.
I've tried to get to know him, but he won't say a word to me. It's even gotten worse lately. She doesn't see her family anymore, and I barely got to see her for the first time in 2 months because she called me crying, saying she needs to be picked up from his place. And when I got there, we packed up her stuff, and I noticed bruises on her arm. Holy shit. She said it was on accident, but I don't believe it. Plus, she tells me how this guy goes through her phone and reads all her messages, but she isn't allowed to touch his phone. And after spending the day with her, he called yelling, saying he wanted her back home. So I dropped her off at her demand. I just have no idea how to help her, but I also have to say she doesn't want to leave him because she's afraid she won't find someone else to love her. Thanks for listening. Well, he doesn't love her.
How nuts is that? That like he like it's almost like a way of like brainwashing, right? You convince this person like I'm the only person.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
they
so
don't-
good to you. And somebody tells you that over and over, you're like, it must be true.
Mm-hmm. Well, people like that, he's like very insecure because he doesn't want her to have anyone close, probably because he doesn't have anybody close. And it's like bad. Like that's, yeah. I mean, I know you're asking what to
scary.
do, but I would literally try to like, I would do everything I can to be like, he is brainwashing you. Like he is manipulating you and he's dangerous. Like he's literally dangerous.
I feel like she needs gosh. coming on the end of this sickness.
Yeah.
Excuse me. She needs to know and like figure it out in herself or like with people telling her that she does deserve better.
Yeah.
Because the one thing she said was just like, no one's going to love me except for him. He must be saying that over and over and convincing her, like,
sure.
or pointing out flaws she has. Like, no one's going to love that. Only I will.
Yep.
Like, so fucked up. So, yeah, I think it's really important to, I don't know, like, because the person has to want to get out of it.
Yeah. I just, as a friend, I wouldn't let up. Like, I just,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not going to,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
let this happen. But it's hard. 'Cause it's like, you want to just be like, okay, I don't want to be friends with you then if you're going to continue because I don't want to see this happen to you. But at the same time, it's like they don't have anyone else.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
And
I
you don't
know.
want to, like, smother because then it's going to push him away.
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't let up if I were you. And I would try to like maybe tell her family about it and like what you saw, maybe like bruises on her arm and stuff. And maybe
Yeah,
tell her
that's-
dad. So maybe he'll
But you don't know what the situation is if
Yeah.
there's a dad in the picture.
That's true.
You know? So I think it's really important to get her help.
Yeah.
Get her out of that situation. Man, that really pisses me off.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Can we end on a
Yep.
positive note?
If you got one.
Did you unstar the ones we read?
Nope.
Of course not. See, that would trigger Carly.
I'm pissed.
Because I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
I just was trying to
I was
get
like,
a
I didn't know
reaction
we
out
were
of you.
supposed to. We've never done that
I'm
before.
sure you can watch it back. I do it and I go, like, just trying to get a reaction out of you.
I legit thought you were being serious for a second.
No.
What's that one?
Did we do this one yet?
Nope. It's long. I need to.
Yeah, you did this one.
A couple minutes.
Yo, we got this.
Okay.
This will be our last one.
Okay, cool.
You did this one. Can you read it? I don't know what this is.
Yep.
Is-
Here. Hi, Carly and Bruce. A lot of stuff about how he loves us. I think. Oh, girl, sorry. How she loves us. Says, I work for a pathology company that has multiple labs, and recently a really good job opened up in a different lab from my current one. My friend/coworker and I both applied, and since he has worked here longer than I have, I assumed he'd get the job. We both interviewed and kind of had this unspoken rule that we wouldn't talk about the fact that we were competing. To my surprise, they ended up offering me the job. Oh, and I was really excited. Oh my God, congrats, girl.
Congrats.
However, things went south when my friend found out that they were hiring me over him. He kind of congratulated me and then launched into this tirade of how he had thought he had the job in the bag and how he deserved it because he's worked here longer and knows more people, and that our current manager must have interfered to keep him from getting the position and leaving our lab. He said all this in front of our other coworkers, and it was so awkward and made me feel really shitty. Later that night, he came over and gave me a half-assed apology, but I found out later he only did that because another coworker had given him shit for what he said. So now I don't know what to do. My coworkers are my main social circle, and I don't want to lose my friends because they are sort of weird. Things are sort of weird between me and this guy now. I totally understand that he's disappointed, but we're in our mid-20s, and I wish he would
Grow up.
have been more mature about this. It's also hurtful that I thought he was my friend, but it seems he doesn't respect me enough to acknowledge that I could have been just as qualified for the job as he was. How should I smooth things over, hopefully without having to put myself down for the sake of his ego? Science can be a super sexist industry, and things are already tough enough.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When it comes to this guy, I gotta go get an Uber because my eyes rolled into another zip code.
Zip code. Yeah, I mean, your coworker. I think your coworkers see that he's totally in the wrong too. I think since one of them said like you need to go apologize because
Yeah,
that
it's
was
so
terrible.
immature.
Yeah, I mean, I would just be like, hey, listen, like I know we're friends, but we need to be mature about this. Like I didn't do this to make you upset. Like we just both applied and I got it. So don't be a freaking little baby.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing. Like if you guys got a brand deal and somebody else did, or even with you and Aaron, like if Aaron gets one and you don't, or you get one and Aaron doesn't, you're still like, well, this is helping our brand, or like this is
Yeah,
helping
like we
us.
still help you. Like
Yeah.
she got a McDonald's one. I was like helping her take the pictures. Like we don't care. Happens
Yeah.
a lot where like me, Aaron, David, and Jason got a brand deal. Like none of the other squad did. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care.
Yeah.
It's like kind of similar, I guess. But
There's always, and I feel like in every industry, well, especially industries like that where there's not so many females, you know, that especially it should be like really supportive of, you
Yeah.
know, like if your friend that's like a woman, a girl, whatever, like gets that opportunity, it's like, wow, this is huge. Like, this is great for our whole industry and whatever. You're my friend. I'm proud of you. You know, and then it's like, you should look at that as like, okay, now she's in a higher position. Maybe she can help me out if another position opens up and she's been in it for a year, then she'll recommend me. But you're being a jealous little fucking bitch. You're not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
It's okay.
I went a little Mark Wahlberg on that.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's just being a baby. I think you're totally in the right. Don't put yourself down to like boost his
No,
ego.
congratulations.
Yeah. That's great. Don't let him take your excitement away.
Yeah, and don't not take that job because of somebody else like
he's
that.
completely in the wrong. So if things are awkward, it's because of him.
Yeah,
not
it's not
because
you
you
at
got the
all.
job.
It'd be different if it was just like, so I went behind this guy's back.
Yeah.
Like, he told me about this job opportunity, so I applied because of that. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
exactly. It's not like
But
that
it's
at
like,
all.
it was very open, like, hey, we're both applying for this. Cool. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
We knew one of us was going to get it. Because if he got it, you wouldn't be like, fuck him.
Yeah. So congrats. That's great.
Yeah. We're proud of you.
Proudly.
That's a koi pond proud moment.
Well snapped.
Okay. That wraps it for episode 33. This episode is out on
Christmas Eve.
So Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy belated Hanukkah to those who don't. And happy non-denominational holiday if you're listening on a day that's not Christmas.
Make sure to follow our socials. I'm at Carly Incontro, and he's at Bruce Wigner, Wiegner, and follow Couple of Issues everywhere at Couple of Issues.
And congrats to my girl for hitting over 100,000 subs.
Thank you.
Really proud.
Thanks, babe.
Can't wait for that plaque.
On our teeth.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Couple of Issues. Make sure to send your emails, coupleofissuespodcast@gmail.com. Make sure to follow us and do all that stuff. And we talk about it. And have a merry